What up, world? Is Mac. Tell me something slick and make it stick. Yes, sir. We are back for another exciting episode of Cigar Chats with Mac, featuring the one, the only, Reed. And y'all already know we got the latest and greatest on everything. This is the only place you should ever come for your trending topics, for love advice, for life advice, and for learning how to be a critical thinker, because that's what we preach over here. Thinking for your damn self. Well, let me kick it off. I normally ask Reek how the week been. I'm gonna kick it off myself. The week has been fine. The week has been great. Hey, prepping. I got to pack. I hate packing. I don't know if y'all one of the people that hate packing. I hate packing. I hate moving. Love to travel. Love to go places, but hate the fucking packing. Hate that shit. So it takes me about a week to get ready to pack for a trip, y'all. I don't know how if anybody else out there like me. Hey, let me know. It takes me a week to get ready for a trip. But other than that, it's been a good week. Ree, what's going on? How's work been?
Work's been well. It was a good week. It was a good week, you know. Could have came out faster, you know. It couldn't come. I was ready to be off. I was ready for 6 o'clock to come so I could be off. But today, this week was good. This week, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to complain about.
Amen, Ree. Amen. No dates tonight, Ree?
Actually, no. I'm about to say. I was gonna go out with someone, but I'm thinking like, no. It's too many red flags, so no.
Okay.
I'm just gonna chill in the house, watch that movie called Forever. It's a little series on Netflix about, you know, some young black love. I'm gonna check it out. Over with. You know, see what they're talking about. Everybody say it's good. So I want to see it. I want to see for myself. Is it good?
All right.
What about you? Are you in the house for the night?
Yeah, I'm in the house for the night. Like I said, I got to get ready to get packed, and I'm thinking about that. This is a boring Memorial Day weekend for me, so I ain't got too much motion this weekend.
You put no hot dogs on the grill or nothing on Monday? Or no hamburgers, no chicken wings?
I'm going to go. I might stick my head in the damn barbecue. Which one of you niggas in Atlanta is barbecuing? Let me know. Let me know. Drop a invite in the chat. Let us know. We'll pull up on your barbecue. But anyway, no, it's gonna be good, man. You know what? Just resting, taking a break from work and getting the mental break. Don't through that, man. Yeah. That's what it's gonna be. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, let's get into it. Hey, I'm gonna Reed body slam the whole Diddy thing. Reed's gonna keep us up to date with what's going on. So Reed, in Freaky Home news, what's the latest and greatest in Diddy's news? Reed, keep us up to date. What's happening?
Well, this past week he had a few star witnesses like Kid Cudi. You know, Kid Cudi won like around 2009. He dated Cassie briefly, and Puffy was jealous of it. So he blew up his car. And he went to his house and he was on some gangster shit. And you know, Kid Cudi called the police or whatever. But it was a boring week. He had a few of his assistants that testified about the freakoffs, how they were buying drugs with the Diddy card, how they would set up the rooms, and it was in Miami and in LA and in New York. And then they had the Punisher, which was one of the sex workers, the male escorts or whatever. He spoke. And he was saying that, you know, he suffers from erectile dysfunction. So he was like, he didn't want to lose that job, though. So he was just trying not to lose the job. He was trying to take whatever he could. That's why they have that. Diddy has some honey. Okay, so they showed things that they took from Diddy's house in Miami. And it was like baby oil. It was extreme lube, some type of lube. I can't think of the name right now. And he took a lot of pills, a lot of drugs, like ecstasy, Molly, meth. I know black people did meth like that, but anyway, I don't know. I'm not into the drug game, so I don't know what's popular these days. But anyway, it was just exposing all the stuff that we didn't know about Diddy, that he was a real drug addict. He was a real drug addict. He was a freak, you know. So it was showing testimony from the people that he's engaged with, and they had this week was just more exposure on his lifestyle, and they were just trying to get to Suge Knight. I'm sorry. So he said,
"What Suge do?"
Suge Knight. Okay, so Harvey from TMZ had an phone interview with Suge Knight because they was saying that Puff Daddy, when around the time that Biggie got shot, that he was in LA and he got him and his security guards and some guns to go, run down on Suge. So Suge was like, yeah, okay, he did that, okay. Already. So he was telling his side of the story. He's like, he didn't hear about none of that. He said that's this bullshit. That never happened. You know what I'm saying? So he was just showing the real gangster side of Diddy this week in court or whatever. Like he really thought he was above anything. And I you know what, this was bound to come out though, because the amount of damage he done to a lot of people, male and females, this was bound to come out. And then they were saying that they did like sacrifices, like his background.
Whoa!
You had to go through rituals, and they would sacrifice horses' heads, goats.
What?
Yeah, all of that. Yeah. It gets real grimy. It gets real grimy. But yeah, he was into a lot of different shit. And it's just so like Mac the Cassie was really okay. I was talking about her mama last week. I was like, what? Her mama didn't.
You were. Yeah.
Her mama didn't know nothing about this shit until Cassie called her. She emailed her and was like, Diddy's about to expose me with 2 sex tapes. Blah 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 blah. I'm just letting before it comes out or whatever. She didn't know nothing about that. As Cassie was living 2 different lives. You know what I'm saying? She had a dark side and she had a side that we thought that she was cool. She was just with him for the money. We didn't know that she was going through all that shit, that sexual torture. Because I was thinking about it with her too. Like, okay, Cassie really didn't know what to do. It was like Tina Turner and Ike. Tina was like, she was scared to leave him because he would cry in front of her. She would feel bad if she left him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though he was beating her ass, he was taking out whatever on her. And in front of people, in front of other celebrities and everything. They brought up Usher, what's his name? Neo. Yeah, Neo. They was at a party and he had busted her up and everything, but nobody said nothing. It just turned to other shit. But that way, they ain't see nothing.
Wow. So, Ray, let me ask you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you starting to feel more empathy? I mean, so do you feel that she's more of a victim, or where is your stance on Cassie now?
She's definitely a victim. Yeah, it was like more stuff came out this week. You know what I'm saying? Like, he used to beat her ass. Like, she was scared to leave him. She was seriously, I know it was so many years, but just think about that in a domestic violence situation or whatever. Most of those women, it's like decades for them to leave if they ever do. You know what I'm saying? If they don't, they end up dying in that relationship. They get, getting killed or getting whatever. But they be so entitled to that relationship, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. I feel like she's a victim. Yeah, this week all this stuff came out about her. Last week I was like, oh, she knew what it was. She could have left. No, she didn't feel safe enough to leave. It wasn't for Alex, her husband, who gave her a safety, made her feel like she's gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. And took her in and loved on her, gave her 3 babies. Now she feel like a whole woman. She feel like this is her past. But she got a story to tell. If she do write a book, because all the shit that she has been through for 11 years, I wouldn't want that to be in a horror movie. The way he was describing it, her being beat. Like, he used to beat her ass. Like, he'll just slap her, kick her in the back, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But then they're saying, oh, he was blacking out. He's bipolar. Oh, his drugs. He was a drug addict. So that's just symptoms of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, where's the accountability? And then he was talking about her being a hoe because she was fucking all these different niggas. But he was fucking with a whole bunch of bitches and niggas. So what is he? What is he? And the reason why they say he paid her that money so quick because he didn't want her to expose his bisexual lifestyle. And she didn't want him to bring up the dudes that he was fucking. He wasn't just watching it. He was in part of that too. He was fucking niggas. Yeah. There's a lot of creepy shit came out this week. Like, damn. And then his other girlfriend, Gina, he did the same thing to her when she was pregnant. He beat her ass. So she miscarried like twice. But another reason why I feel like Cassie came out and shit is because of Karisha. Young Miami.
Yeah.
She got everything that she wanted. He gave her a show. He was giving her money. He was showing her off. He was at her concerts. He was supporting her in front of everybody. He gave Karisha everything that Cassie wanted.
Karisha, please.
Karisha, please. He gave her a show. He was paying her $500,000 a month, and then he knocked it down to $250,000, and she couldn't spend them like, why you only giving me $250,000? Because she was with the shit. She was with it. They said she was setting up shit too, but she was with it. She from Miami. She like down for whatever. You know what I'm saying? She with the shit. So, and they talked about Kim Porter. Her best friend who's watching the twins now, she said that Albie sure don't know what he's talking about. That Kim Porter did not have no books and she was about to do a tell-all. She said she was with Kim when Kim was getting sick with pneumonia. She was there. She was here in Georgia when she was like all this stuff was unfolding with her. It had nothing to do with Diddy. She kept saying it wasn't Diddy, but I don't know if she paid off too. You know she might
be paid off.
Exactly. So it was just a lot of other stuff. So we waiting for week 3 Capricorn, his assistant, how he kidnapped her. And he took her to Kid Cudi house to burn up his car and to beat his ass and shit like that. But that didn't go down. But she's gonna testify next week. She's for day 2 for Tuesday. So I'm looking at, she was his personal assistant for over 5 years. So I'm looking and see what she got to say. That's also Laura London's best friend. You know what I'm saying? So they brought Laura London up. They was talking about how that's how she was down with Diddy, and that's how Diddy he met Nipsey, yeah, whatever. That's how they connected. But it was just a lot of foul shit this week. You know, it make you look at him just like I don't even want to watch him no more because it's disgusting. It's worse than, like I said, watching a horror movie. If he did these things in real life and how he treated her and how other people stood around and watched and didn't say shit, what the fuck? It made her feel like she was nothing. Even though everybody saw her, she felt invisible. Ain't nobody, she's the one that you beat her, he had held her down. They was on the plane. And she on the jet or whatever. She was like, y'all don't see this nigga? Like, y'all don't see this shit? Ain't nobody help her.
Nobody said nothing, did nothing.
Nobody do nothing. She felt like, what the fuck? Nobody cared.
Damn.
Exactly. That's the fucked up way to feel. That's a victim. You people see you getting beat and nobody try to help you. They're looking the other way.
So, Reed, what's this whole thing with him and Steve Harvey? Was that just rumors or something?
I didn't hear about that.
Oh, okay.
What was said?
They were saying it allegedly again. I don't want to misquote, but it was saying it was rumors that him and Diddy had some type of some type of little perverted relationship going on. Allegedly. Let me make sure we say allegedly over here. Allegedly.
No, I didn't hear about that. Okay. But I did hear about him like with TD Jakes, about him with some white, a lot of white A-listers. You know what I'm saying? Harvey Weinstein, of course Clive Davis. That's their lifestyle though. They with the shit. I don't know if you heard of pizza. Pizza was something they was doing with young children, and on the island they was doing sexual exploits, but they would name it pizza, like just so nobody would know what was going on.
They call it pizza.
Pizza, yeah, pizza. That'll be the code name, and that's when something's going down on the island this weekend. You know, they'll text message everybody like pizza. It's gonna be pizza. Pizza. It's gonna be pizza this weekend. That's when they was messing with young people. And then it's another young lady who was supposed to be a witness. Her name is Lily, and she was talking about the underground parties and shit. She was saying how she was like sexed out by Joe Biden. I mean, like she was saying that she was like Diddy, Oprah. She was saying all of them, and now she's missing. She's missing.
What?
Yep.
So pizza, I just had some pizza today too. Goddamn, ain't that a bitch? I just had, y'all know I love me some pizza. Goddamn, I'll never look at pizza the same no more. Reed. Damn.
I'm just saying. I mean, this is dirty world. And then we always heard about Hollywood. Hollyweird. You know what I'm saying? They was talking about, you know how Cal Williams exposed them many moons ago about the parties, the different rooms and shit.
But they said they wanted to think he was lying. He wasn't lying.
No. But everybody thought he was lying. He was crazy and shit until all this shit come out. And now they're like, damn, Cat one line.
Reed, what did he say? He said, you got to tell Diddy no.
Yep. Yes, I don't know. And he said he turned down memories in the Shay Shay interview. He said he turned down 50 million 3 times because he wanted he wanted to preserve his asshole. He wanted to be tampered with.
Hey, my asshole is a virgin. I came in that way. It's gonna leave that way.
Exactly. But to
ain't
me,
nothing else gonna be a virgin, but that's a virgin. Shit.
It made me look at all men being gay. I'm sorry, Okay, so today I was at work today, right? And it's one of my coworkers. He's an attractive guy. He's about 6 feet. He dark skinned. He looked real good. And he said he went out last night. He didn't get in till like 5 o'clock this morning. And I was like, where you was at? He's telling me about the spots. And he's like, well, one of the spots is a gay spot. I said, you gay? He's like, no, I'm bi. I'm like, oh, okay.
So why you at a gay spot?
Okay. I'm just saying. I don't know. It makes me go back to the days when I was working at Grady Memorial Hospital, and I was a radiology tech there. So when we get the files and shit, and before we give them a chest X-ray, it'll let us know what's going on with them. And it'd be some fine men in there with HIV, hepatitis B, goddamn herpes, all that shit. And I was like, I would never fuck another nigga. Like, because these niggas are good. They don't look like got shit going wrong with them. They dress good, they look good, they smell good. This is Atlanta, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Reed. This is Atlanta, and homosexuality is rampant here. It's a huge community here. So, all right. Well, we're not gonna say all men. We're not gonna don't look at all men as gay, Reed. There's plenty strong heterosexual men such as Mac. Okay, don't let Diddy taint you. All right. Great take, Reed, on the Diddy information, y'all. We appreciate the update. Well. Let's get into the trending topics and find out what the hell's going on in this world today. All right. So it says, buy now, pay later, Klarna nets a loss increase to $136 million due to increase in customers not paying their bills. Yeah. What you thought?
Right?
Huh?
That sounds about right. I remember I was working this one job. And this is when Klarna, I guess, first came out. They said, oh, you can buy Klarna 4 payments. Girl, you get that. Let's put $25 down. They'll send it to you, and then you can pay the rest later. You think ain't nobody going to use the fuck out of that? I can get it now, pay later? Hell yeah, I'm going shopping.
It says, industry-wide, more buy now, pay later users are struggling to keep up. 41% reported making late payments last year, according to Leonid Radvinsky, up from 34% the previous year. A rising number of consumers are using buy now, pay later for essentials like groceries, highlighting the mounting financial strain across households. U.S. consumer debt reached a record of $18.2 trillion in the first quarter, with student loan delinquencies climbing sharply as federal enforcement increased. Even as financial stress grows, buy now, pay later services continue to expand. Klarna recently overtook Affirm as Walmart's exclusive buy now, pay later partner and teamed up with DoorDash to offer installment options on food delivery. If they about to let niggas start doing buy now, pay later on DoorDash, it's over with. These niggas is about to start ordering goddamn burritos, steaks, goddamn lobsters, and everything for a whole damn week in one day. And you ain't never getting that money. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the whole thing. The buy now, pay later. It's the same thing as the layaway. It's the same thing as the layaway. It's nothing new. It's the same shit.
No. You couldn't get that stuff on layaway until you paid it off.
Well, hear me out though. So with the thing with the layaway though, you pay on it. So they took that concept and then they just sit up and say, all right, we'll incentivize you. Here, take this shit, and then we'll pay on it. But the whole payment plan is nothing new. Here's the thing, though. The problem is this. Inflation, wages are low. People don't make enough fucking money. You know that. So the whole name of the game is debt. America is built on debt. It thrives on debt. So if you're not in debt in America, they don't like you. The system is designed to put you in debt. So Klarna is only a part of the fucking system. It's a systematic issue where it's designed to keep you in debt. Hey, I know you work that minimum wage job, but I know you want the finer things in life. Listen, we got you. Put this shit on Klarna. Make 4 payments. You got that. Man, you know damn well they couldn't make the shit. They couldn't buy that shit from out the gate. But it's designed to keep people in debt. And so that's the American way.
Christmas time, you don't think they would be?
Hey, Reed, especially Christmas time, you got trips coming up. Now you got you can do plane, you can do buy airplane tickets, you can do cruises. So now you let niggas travel, you let niggas go on boats. I mean, come on, man. It's the American way. So buy now, pay later. This country thrives on debt. They want you in debt. That's why they give you a credit score to keep your ass in check. Anyway, America, I ain't got time for that. Moving on. Low-Cost Airlines flirting with the idea of introducing a new seat where passengers stand up the entire flight. It's estimated that this could add 40% more seats. It's estimated that I won't get on that fucking flight. That's what it's estimated for me.
Oh, wait a minute. How far are you flying to stand up?
I don't give a damn if we flying from.
I can do 40 minutes standing up.
If we can fly from Alpha,
it only takes 45 fly here in North Carolina.
I ain't doing it. I'm not standing up. You gonna fly? So you gonna stand up for 45 minutes? You sure? Yeah, you gonna
no,
be like.
I ain't gonna do that shit. I'm just saying though, but it sounds good.
Reed, I can see you in there now.
If the ticket's $20, I'll do that $20.
I can see you in there now. I gotta use the bathroom. Excuse me. I gotta move the bathroom.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom. Move out of the way.
Y'all know Rhea is not about to be standing up. Well, let me just tell y'all. Y'all can flirt with that if you want to. Mac ain't supporting that. I pay an airline to sit my ass down. I want to enjoy a flight. I want to watch a movie, read. I want to go to sleep. I might even ask that damn flight attendant, can you give me some snacks? And I want to eat my snacks in there. I'm not going to eat my snacks standing up 40% more. Well, fuck you. Fuck you. We're going to all just be standing up on this motherfucker looking goofy.
That's fucked up. Like the turbulence and shit, you holding on to that thing like, woo.
We gonna be like this, looking like some goofy, like we on a roller coaster. You don't sit your monkey ass down. Hey, Reed, we gonna look crazy. Little turbulence. I need y'all to hold on. Here come the little turbulence. Hey, Reed, and you can see, and you know how dramatic niggas is. Oh Lord Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh Lord. I knew I should have got on this flight.
That's true.
Hey, so whatever airline it, what? Let me read this some more. Read this just pissed me off. It says, in an effort to reshape the economics of air travel, Italian design. Oh, here they go with this shit. Firm Aviointeriors unveiled the Skyrider, a radically different airline seat inspired by the form of a horse saddle. Revealed at the 2010 Aircraft Interiors Expo Americas in Long Beach, California, this innovative seating concept pushes the boundaries of traditional economy class design. The Skyrider drastically reduces seat pitch, the space between rows, enabling a 25% increase in space usage. The ultra-high density configuration allows airlines to increase passenger capacity by up to 40%. We don't need no more damn passengers on them damn flights. There's already enough people on there.
Yeah, that sounds dangerous.
Reed, now they're going to put too many people up there and the motherfuckers going to start crashing. You know what? Hey, babe, not me. Yeah, Reed, you let me know how that 40-minute
no,
flight.
I'm not doing that. I was just talking shit.
Hey, y'all know Reed want to go to Africa. You know, if she hard-headed that.
No 12 or 22 hours. No, none of that shit. No, I was just talking shit. I'm not gonna be doing it at all. Not even.
All right, Reed.
I was just talking. I was just playing.
All right, fair enough. Me or Reed won't be on none of them damn stand-up flights. Y'all kiss my ass. Whoever designed that, kiss my ass. I'm not doing it. You niggas ain't better. They gonna be in my store. Whatever happened to Mac? Oh, he got his ass on one of them stand-up flights. Him and Reed was doing this old goofy shit. All right. Moving on. Americans are annoyed with tipping culture and are leaving fewer gratuities. The average restaurant tip has dropped to 19.3%, the lowest in 6 years. Let's see. A new study shows that the average restaurant tip amounts have steadily declined since 2021. The full service tips dropping to 19.3%, and quick service tips falling to 15.9. Hold on, so say, shut up. You good. I guess Zeus didn't like the tipping either.
Well, the service has changed too since 2023. I mean, we get poor service. They're like LA be at work. They'll come and see if you need anything at the table. And then they just like they take your order with an attitude. I mean, everything is shifted. So I think that's why the tips are, and usually you have that included in the receipt anyway. It'd be gratuity at the bottom. So you're paying that shit not knowing. It'd be like 18% added to the goddamn bill. You're like, yeah, damn, this bill is this much. But they're including it, so I don't understand how it's dropping. I mean, where's it dropping at? Like what restaurants? Because the restaurants I go to, it's included.
It says, experts say this due to tipping fatigue as customers feel pressured by digital payment systems, all prompting for tips in more situations than ever before. Inflation, high menu prices, and the rise of automatic gratuities have also contributed to smaller tips. Okay, a recent survey revealed that tipping frequency is down across the board, not just in restaurants, but also for baristas, rideshare drivers, and hairstylists. Okay, so you know what that is? I think what that is, that's more of, and I don't like that either. I went to the cigar bar the other day just to buy 2 cigars, and nigga, all you did was give me the cigar. And it's gonna prompt me, do I want to leave a tip? No, the tip I got for you, motherfucker, is restock some of these bitches in here. That's my tip for you, motherfucker, today. You ain't did shit. Get no goddamn tip from me. And I don't like the fact he just automatically asked for a tip. Like, now, let me decide if I want to give a tip. So now, DoorDash, all these other things, you giving a tip before you even get your food. I used to be able to give you the tip if you get me my goddamn food with good service. So I don't like that where you feel bullied or pressured to give a tip. I'm not about to do that. If I don't want to give a tip, if I ain't get good service, I'm not gonna tip you shit. The tip is improve your service. Go ahead, Rhea. I don't like that.
No, I agree with that. I mean, well, like I said, the service has changed dramatically. I'm gonna say since like 2020. I mean, going through the pandemic and shit, people's attitudes changed. I mean, everything changed. I still remember really good customer service prior to the pandemic. And it just went down extremely. And like I said, most of the restaurants I go to, the gratuity is included. You know what I'm saying? Even though sometimes we'll leave a little extra on the table. But are they deserving for the extra? You know what I'm saying? Are you deserving? Like, should I leave you some extra $10, $20 because of what? You didn't make sure I had water or extra ice. You didn't make sure I was good. I mean, are you guys okay today? You need anything? My name is Sheila. So call me in case you need anything. Okay, I'm at your service. My pleasure.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
No. They'll come around one time. You need anything? Well, not now, man, but I might need something in 10 minutes. Shit. Bring your onion head ass back over here in 10 minutes and ask me if I need something. Shit, come on now. That's called service. You working it for the public.
That's right.
I'm just saying. That's what this shit is. Anyway, yeah, I'm not with that either. You're not going to pressure me to tipping you shit.
That part.
Yeah, you go to the damn cigar bar and then you buy a cigar. A tip for what?
And then you said hairstylists, the fee they're charging their clients, they charging like $1,500 to do a hair. Like, I mean,
come on, Reed, talk about it.
I'm giving you $1,500 for my hair. Let me give you another $100 for a tip. Like, no, what the fuck? It's in that goddamn 15. You know what I'm saying? Like,
thank you, Reed. You put that tip in there.
It's already there. Yeah, you good? The fuck? It's just the signs of the times, though, we live in. And it's only 2025. Just imagine how it's going to be in 5 more years.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Customer service has really gone down, but prices are steadily going up. Yeah, good old America. Give you less and charge you more, right? Yeah. Well, we all agree on that, Reek. We ain't got no problem on that. Moving on. It says, wait a minute, let me get that right now. Read this one correctly. Well, it goes back to what we said. Consumer usage of buy now, pay later options have doubled as people struggling to purchase groceries. Most Americans are financing trips to grocery store. Many people today are relying on the buy now, pay later, which we talked about earlier, services to cover everyday essentials like groceries, reflecting growing financial strain among certain groups of consumers. This trend points to a widening gap in financial health across income levels. Research shows that the number of users turning to these short-term loans to buy groceries has significantly increased, with 25% of borrowers doing so in 2024 compared to just 14% in 2023. According to the financial analyst, this shift is a sign that many lower-income families are prioritizing immediate needs over long-term stability, a choice often driven by tight cash flow and rising living costs. Yeah, as we said it already.
Yeah.
What you think people gonna do?
People broke.
People broke. And yeah, if it come down to me using this little punk ass buy now pay later to feed my family, hell yeah, I'm gonna do it all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Yeah, we're gonna eat. Yeah. I'm gonna get, if you're gonna let me buy me some food today, and I promise to pay you tomorrow. Yeah. Ain't even a question. So man, again, people ain't making enough money. So anyway, good old America. Well, OnlyFans owner has reportedly put the platform up for sale, Reed. Owner Leonid Radvinsky has put the platform up for sales, but an adult content focus is making it hard to find buyers. Despite the challenge, the site remains highly profitable, earning Radvinsky $472 million in dividends last year.
What?
You didn't know OnlyFans was paying like that?
No. 400 million?
Stay tuned.
I need to get on OnlyFans. God damn. What is he showing?
You might.
What is he doing on OnlyFans? Because some of them don't be doing shit. They show their boobs or whatever. But what is he doing? He fucking? Is he fucking? I mean, what is it? Is it porno? What is it? I need to find out.
He is the owner. Okay, let me finish. The site remains highly profitable, earning Radvinsky $472 million in dividends last year and boosting his net worth of $3.8 billion. He owns
what? Fuck.
Okay, so Rick, now OnlyFans, you can make it. It can be about anything. There's some people who sell courses on there. There's some people who show their feet, but traditionally, you gonna make the money. It's pornographic. It's porn. It's yeah. They bust.
Think about. I got some things to think about. These boobs, some action ain't big enough.
Hey, well, we know one thing. The truck driver said, whenever you get OnlyFans, he got there. I know his ass a goddamn is signed up. You got you one fan. Hey, read them girls literally, they'll charge a fee, set it up. They get a subscription of people, and people pay.
Say word.
Word.
I'm gonna look into it after this.
Y'all see real OnlyFans, man, your business. I can't do OnlyFans. Can't do it.
Why not? You see the money you can make?
I know I can make a lot of money, but
this second you got already a fan base of women. This taking your shirt off, getting out the shower, putting oil on your body.
I tell you what, if times ever get hard on the boulevard, I might just have to. You never know. I'm never gonna say never.
I'm telling you, you ain't got to do much. Okay,
that's true.
I just gave you two scenes: getting out the shower, oiling your body up, taking a shave, looking all sexy in it while you shave your face. Yeah, smoking your cigar.
Hey, Hey, Ray, I'm gonna grease my bald head up. I might make $1 million that year.
Okay, let me be a manager.
Ain't that a bitch? Hey, y'all know Ree trying to pimp me out now. Hold on, man. Y'all don't know about Ree now. Y'all don't know about Ree.
I'm just saying, I know how to negotiate some good deals. I used to work in the strip club for 10 years. I know some game. I know how to run shit. I know when somebody trying to bullshit you. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for you. I'm for you. Family. We family.
I appreciate the offer.
We family.
Thank you. Hey, Max on OnlyFans is not coming no time soon, but Reese might happen quicker than mine.
Max gonna come too. Talking about me. You can make $1 million just put oil on your head and on your body. You don't think you gonna turn that down? You ain't gotta show your
Hey, Reed, and some girls that show feet. There's some women that make money just showing their feet. You got pretty feet, Reed. If you do, you might want to get on that.
But I gotta get pedicures all the time and shit like that. No, I ain't doing that.
Hey, any ladies out there with pretty feet, you might want to get you one. Anyway, moving along before me and Reed turn this shit to another conversation. All right. The brain eats itself from lack of sleep, study shows. Wow.
It eats itself?
Yeah, Reed. It says the brain literally starts to eat itself when sleep is severely lacking, according to a groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Neuroscience. Researchers at March Polytechnic University in Italy discovered that prolonged sleep deprivation causes increased activity in brain cells called astrocytes, which normally help clean out unnecessary neural connections in sleep-deprived brains. However, these cells begin breaking down even healthy synapses, a process that's normally reserved for damaged or weak ones. Even more concerning, the study found that microglial cells, which are involved in immune defense in the brain, also become more active during extended wakefulness. This hyperactivity mimics the early stages of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, suggesting that chronic sleep loss could gradually lead to long-term brain damage. Wow.
You know, I'm glad I get my sleep.
Hey, take your ass to bed.
I'm glad I get my sleep. You know, it was a time though that I didn't sleep a lot. I was working time, I was on nursing, but your body can tell you when it needs it. So it'll shut down. You think you know, I don't need no sleep. All I need is this energy drink to keep me up. That shit will start acting up on you. Y'all better get your goddamn sleep.
Man, let's talk about that, Rick. Take your ass to bed. This whole, hey, money don't sleep, neither should I. Okay. All right. Your ass gonna be goddamn dead and money gonna still be circulating. You better take your ass to bed. Hey, I believe in getting sleep and naps.
Me too. Me fucking too.
That's how we don't look our age, because we get our rest. It's called rest. You niggas better sleep. Niggas is up.
Since you brought it up, I was in the Uber. I had an Uber ride yesterday, and she was talking. I was like, yeah, because I'm 46, and she was like, you're what? Mm-hmm. She's like, oh my god, you're just like my baby daddy. He's 43, but you couldn't tell he looks 28. What are y'all doing? Because she was only 23. I'm like, your baby daddy 43. But anyway, she was just saying how we look so young. Our generation is so cool. We don't. We're not like our mom and them. You know, you're not like your mom and them. I said, no, I'm not. Because at 46, my mom was old. You hear me?
Yeah,
they already had grays and shit. They was old. It was just different. Church every Sunday. It was a different life. They was living like 60-year-olds. Like how I plan to live when I'm 60. I'm going to church every Sunday. Okay? I better see you there. I'm telling you how you're living wrong. So catch up with you.
I can't with you. What up? What up, Shawana? What up, though? What's good in the D? What's good in the D, man? Tell me something slick and make it stick in the D. What's good, Shawana? Happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody. Thank you for tuning in, rocking with myself and Reed, man. As we give y'all the real. Yeah. So as far as me, hey, I'm a proponent of rest and sleep, so I do believe that. it's only natural that if the body restores while you're sleeping, it's actually gonna start to degenerate to eat itself up and destroy itself.
We know what you were trying to say.
Yeah, degenerate. That's what the fuck I'm trying to say. That word, goddamn. It's only natural it's gonna do that shit. If sleep restores, then the lack of sleep will definitely actually destroy. So sleep rebuilds, lack of sleep definitely destroys. So get y'all rest, man. Bottom line, people. Bottom line. Moving on. All right, that's interesting. Study says men need at least 2 guys' nights a week to stay healthy. Robin Dunbar, a psychologist and professor at Oxford, found that regular social interaction among male friends, like hanging out, playing sports, or just catching up, significantly boosts mental health, reduce stress, and increase overall well-being. These meetups trigger the release of endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals, which help strengthen social bonds and improve resilience. The study suggests that men who prioritize friendship and group interaction are more likely to report higher life satisfaction and even physical health benefits. Yeah, I think sometimes as guys, women do that way better. Women are way better at, interacting with their friends, seeing their friends, getting together. Women do that way better. Guys, we can kind of get caught up in the grind and life and work, and sometimes we don't prioritize seeing each other. I think that you should call and talk to your partner, your homeboy. I think you should talk to him every day if you love him. If y'all got a type of bond, I talk to Babe Ruth every day. But if you don't have that type of bond, at least try to see your partners or something once a week or twice, something, man. I do believe that, because guys need to get out and guys need to vent. Women have plenty outlets to vent. Men don't have that many. So
I got something to say about it. Not all women, because you have some women who are just introverts.
Okay.
So they have one friend. They might not have a group of friends, but I think it is important to have somebody that you can talk to. Y'all can talk about life. I don't have a lot of friends, but the friends I do have, they're needed. They're needed for peace of mind. We all need each other. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's it depends on your lifestyle too. Because some people don't have a lot of friends. They don't go play basketball with. You know what I'm saying? They're more of an introvert. They like to do stuff on their own. Like my ex-husband, he loved to do. He was a pilot. He did a lot of shit on the computer when he was at home, simulations and shit like that or whatever. And I'm like, "What you gonna go up with your friend when you're supposed to go to the football game or whatever?" He's like, "I ain't going." So I'm like, "Why not? That's boring. You're being boring." But he was cool with that. You know what I'm saying? He was older too. He was 12 years older than me. So it's like he done did a lot of shit when he was young. So he at an age now, he's gonna do simple shit. But if you have a friend, embrace them, and you should keep that up because you need each other, especially the older you get, because the older you get, you lose a lot of people. Like I had a lot of friends when I was younger. Like it was 10, 12 plus so-called friends. But as I got older, who stayed? Who was my real friend? Who was there for me when my mama died? Who was there for when my daddy died? Who was there for my sister? Like who was there? Who was making sure I was okay mentally? Like you all right? You need something? You know what I'm saying? You hungry? I'll bring you something to eat. You need those type of friends that care about you. So I agree with that study. You do need some people, a group of people, or maybe one person that you can talk to and chop it up with, and y'all can just talk about just day-to-day shit. But I listen to my friend. That's all my friend every day, and I listen because all she do is venting, and I listen, and we have a good conversation because all I did was listen. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Sometimes you just need to get it out and somebody to listen to you. You might have 1,000 people around you, but they're not listening to you. You know what I'm saying? They think you okay, but you got that one person that you can tell everything to, and they understand you. And you guys, you know what I'm saying, find a way to get out of whatever's going on. So anyway, I agree with that study. That's the whole point.
Well, thank you, Rhea. I'm glad you agree with the guys going out having guys night. Thank you, Rhea. Thank you. Rhea made the shit about women. Women too. They said men, Rhea, but Rhea made it about women. Goddamn, Rhea. We're gonna include her shit. She gonna include herself in everything. Well, me too, sir. I
was just saying I can relate. That's it. That's all I can relate.
All right, y'all. Good stuff, Reed. A man claims he only made $40 after driving DoorDashing for 12 hours. He bought into the hype of being your own boss, making your own schedule. Salute to his brother for realizing that all the hype about being your own boss is misguided. He would do so much better getting a job or a trade that he can provide a local service to earn a living. Yeah. I guess the brother was some brothers. He was just trying to. He said, yep, DoorDash, yeah. Wow.
It depends on the brother. I got a homeboy. He make like $900 a week, $1,200 a week. You know what I'm saying? Your hustle and what you really doing it for? Like, are you just waiting for whatever to come through and still maybe $2 tip or $1 tip, and you're like, oh fuck it, I work 12 hours. Are you turning down gigs? I mean, it depends on your mentality. You can make some money from this shit if you really put your all into it. But it's not for everybody. Everybody's not supposed to be entrepreneurs. They don't have the mindset for that. I think go to a job, clock in, clock out, go fuck home, because they don't know really how to use their mindset when it comes to handling business and growing a business and putting up and putting back, and you know what I'm saying, building from this shit or whatever they think. And then it don't take it. People want stuff instantaneously. It's like a minute to get on your shit to see how income coming in. Okay, I gotta play it like this because you're gonna fail maybe the first couple of times, but then you get a groove in it. Then you're like, okay, I know if I go down this street or if I'm on this side of town, I'll make more money. So I'm gonna do this on Fridays. Like, you gotta get a goddamn system. You can't just go out there and just, oh wait, I'm gonna make some money today. Oh, I only made $40 for 12 hours. What the fuck was he doing? What was he? I mean, how many rides did he have? I mean, how many DoorDashes did he have that day, really? I did DoorDash when the pandemic started for 1 week. I made $340. I did like 20 deliveries. And I was like, this is not for me.
I could not. Can y'all imagine Ree being your DoorDash driver? She be the most lit motherfucking DoorDash.
Hey, people love me. I only had like one bad incident because she had added on her order and I didn't go back for it. So she didn't want to accept her first order. So she was like, you need to go back and get my cans of soda. And I was like, no, the fuck, I'm not, I'm off, bitch. Who the fuck you? What you think this is? You think you're Diddy?
Yo, I could not imagine Ree as my DoorDash driver, man. Oh my god, Ree, I think
want me all the time. Your shit to be hot and on time. Yeah, you'll be tipping me tip. I want her all the time. Yep. My shit is hot still. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, you do believe in good customer service.
Yeah.
Y'all, the thing is, I think Ree brought up a good point. Maybe it's not for that brother because you got too many people still doing DoorDash. So, motherfucker, somebody making some money. If motherfucker wasn't making no money, they shut that bitch down. Mm-hmm. So, somebody get paid. So, I think
how you doing shit because he ain't doing something right. And he needs to be an employee. He needs to clock in and clock out somewhere.
Everybody can't be, that's true, Ree. Everybody can't be their own boss. That's real spill. I agree. Amen to that, Ree. Look at Ree coming with the perspective. All right, moving along. Charlotte City Councilwoman Tijuana Brown and her two daughters has been indicted by the feds for a $124,000 PPP loan fraud. Brown is a reformed felon and says she paid her portion of the money back. Let's see. Tijuana Brown, 53, along with her $2, with fraudulently securing over $124,000 in COVID-19 relief funds. U.S. Attorney Russ Ferguson announced Thursday that part of that money, around $15,000, was reportedly used through a party for Brown. Brown and her daughters, Fahima Brown, 30, and Antoinette Rouse, 33, all from Charlotte, are facing charges of wire fraud and conspiracy to commit wire fraud for allegedly submitting false applications to obtain pandemic relief money. The only reason this is a topic is they black. I mean, listen.
How many people was frauds and that shit?
Man, come on.
How many got money?
And they knew that.
They fucked up though, because they used the money for the wrong things. They having parties, buying luxury cars, buying all this shit so people could see. Like, y'all may invest that shit in real estate, buy some properties and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get back from that goddamn money so you can pay it off if you do get caught. Like, what the fuck? Like, y'all thinking? What do y'all think? Y'all want to have big parties and shit and live like y'all a celebrity, and then y'all lived a good life for a year. Hey,
Reed. Well, some people
pick. Well, that was a blast. No.
I mean, they lived it up for a year. I guess they said, I'll do 4 years for one good year. Yeah, I don't like that math.
Nope, math ain't mathing. Something ain't adding up.
Math ain't
But
math.
everybody got caught up with that. Blue from what's that group called from Miami? You know them singers, they all brothers.
You talking about Pretty Ricky them?
Pretty Ricky, yeah. Blue got caught up. He had took some money. Like a lot of people got caught up in that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's a family affair though. All y'all did that dumb shit.
Hey, Mama and the $2 ran up. Mama and the $2.
Y'all all just living it up. Huh? Just living it up. Living it up. Hey. Living it up. Mm.
Mama and the $2. They goddamn scamming over there. All right. Single women own 2.7 million more homes in America than single men, study shows. Single women are leading in U.S. home ownership. Single women in the U.S. now own about 2.7 million more homes than the male counterparts. No shit. According to Leonid Radvinsky, they outpace single men in home ownership across 47 of the 50 states. Pew Research highlights that women now hold 52% of the 5.2 million homes owned by unmarried individuals. And in 22 metro areas, women under 30 are even earning more than men. This rise in ownership is also driven by census findings, which show many women are primary caregivers or single parents, factors that often push them to secure stable housing and build long-term wealth. Although women typically pay 2% more when buying a home and earn 2% less when selling, their consistent demand for smaller practical living spaces influencing home builders. As a result, 2025 is seeing a shift toward more compact, family-focused homes just in time for the active spring and summer housing season.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
Most of the men I know who are homeowners, they were married. It's like, you know, a lot of dudes ain't looking, they don't care as long as they got somewhere to like sleep. They're not looking at the bigger picture. Like, only shit, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just paying rent on this expense. They be spending money on these apartments. I had a friend, he was spending like $2,400 on a 2-bedroom in Buckhead. And I'm like, ooh, you spending a lot of money on this shit. I was like, why don't you just get your house? He's like, well, you know, I'm not going to be here for long or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, okay. So you're going to waste this. How long you been here already? 3 years? Okay. You can just buy a house and you rent that shit out when you move somewhere else. I mean, they're not thinkers. They need a partner. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Mac. I know you're not like them. But a lot of men are not thinkers. And I'll tell y'all something too. It's a lot of married people out there, and I found that out by my current job. Everybody's calling in today. They want to add their wife to the International Day Pass. They want to add their husband. I mean, this is like every call for the past week, and I've been taking like 100+ calls a week. And I'm like, it's a lot of people out this earth that is married in the world. It's not, you know how like they try the statistics try to show like y'all single out here, y'all busted, disgusted, y'all ain't gonna get no man, y'all ain't gonna get no woman. It's a lot of people out here married. Because you know what? It's easier that way. It's easier that way. Two income. I don't give a fuck what kind of like. I don't know what type of relationship they got, but they are claiming marriage.
Hey, Rick, they might fucking not even, they might hate each other, goddamn, but them two incomes is needed like a motherfucker. They might not like each other. Okay. The two incomes is way better than one.
They may have separate lives, but they're married. And they understand.
They both of them got goddamn girlfriends and boyfriends. But listen, we're going to bust these bills down together. All right, moving on. Your President Donald Trump's new tax bill will make it harder to get on food stamps in an attempt to save $300 billion while passing more costs on to the states. In a narrow 215 to 214 vote, the U.S. House passed a Republican-led bill proposing major changes to federal programs, including the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. The bill aims to save $300 billion by tightening SNAP eligibility rules and shifting more costs to states. Critics warn the changes could harm the over 42 million Americans who rely on food stamps, especially low-income families and children. Transferring financial responsibility to states could create uneven access to food assistance across the country. Democrats and 2 Republicans opposed the bill, calling it a tax break for the wealthy at the expense of a vital social program. The bill now heads to the Senate, where it faces further scrutiny.
I mean,
go ahead, Ray.
Being someone who has participated in that program many many, many moons ago. When my son was about 1 or 2. You gotta be PO to get food stamps. You gotta be PO. So it's like they forcing you. So they're forcing you to work and shit like that or whatever. You just gotta do what you gotta do because these days, it's getting harder and harder for people to get food stamps. I mean, you gotta make a certain amount. You gotta have a certain amount of kids. You can't get that shit like you back in the day. You can get it easy. Like when my son was 1, I got approved easily. You know what I'm saying? But now, if I try to get that shit, first of all, I pay too much money now. Second of all, it's like even though I might be struggling because I'm paying my rent, I might still be hungry. They might give me like maybe $100 or maybe $95. I mean, there's old people. My dad when he was still living, he was like going to the senior citizen place to play like games and shit. You know, they have like a senior citizen night, and some of the people in there was getting food stamps. They're getting like $65. Like, what are you supposed to buy with that? Peanut butter and jelly and some bread and. I mean, like, they're not giving you enough money to live off of. Like, so to me, it's forced evolution. It's forcing you to get off your ass and you gotta go get a job. You gotta get it how you live because they ain't trying to give you no money no more. You gotta go through all these hoops to get the shit. So you just face the fucking goddamn picture and get you a goddamn job or get you somebody who's gonna give you the money. But it ain't easy like it used to be.
And
especially with Trump in the office.
Right, and I can see the benefit in that, and let me explain. To your point, Reed, it ain't easy. Because hell, when I hit a hard time and I didn't have no motherfucking income, I tried to apply. I was like, listen, I ain't got no income. I hit a rough patch. Can I get some motherfucking staff to feed myself? The motherfuckers are looking at me like, nigga, you better go figure it out. I'm like, I ain't got no income nowhere coming in. It wasn't that easy. Here's my thing, though. I don't have a problem. I think the program in its purity, the essence of it is fine. People hit a hard time. They need help. Feed them. Allow these families to take care of themselves. But it's when it becomes generational, and you abuse it, and you never have any desire and aspiration to become a productive working citizen, and you just want to lay your ass down there and take the easy route and use taxpayers' money. That's when I got a problem. I don't have a problem with somebody having a hard time, or single moms hit a hard patch. Hey, they need help. Yeah, feed. That's fine, but not to make food stamps a generational pass down. Like that's some shit we passing down. Mama did it. My daughter go. No. Let's get off. No, the goal is to fucking be a productive working citizen, be a taxpayer, and contribute to the economy and help this motherfucker grow. Yeah, but if you hit a rough patch, you have a hard time. I believe you should have these relief programs because everybody's gonna hit a rough time. If you ain't, keep living. It's one coming for you, and you can believe that. So I do not have a problem with food stamps, not at all. I've ate a mini meal because of food stamps, growing up in various times. But at the same time, I have a problem with the mindset that this is all I can have, and so I'm gonna abuse this. You use it, move on, and you let somebody else who needs that space, let them take those stamps, and you go on and get your ass a job and go to work. So that's all I got for that. Good take, real now. Definitely. Yeah, get your ass up. Get your ass up, get a damn job. Get up. If I gotta go to work, Ree gotta go to work, get your ass up and get a job. Seriously. Get a job. I think we got it coming out to an end. I just want to make sure we didn't miss anything, Ree. Oh, there was one. Last one. We're on this note. Another study. Y'all know Ree love her studies. New study reveals that every woman, Ree, you got some work to do, needs to have 2.2 kids to avoid human extinction. So you don't become extinct. Ree, I'm reading again. New study reveals that every woman needs to have 2.7 kids to avoid human extinction.
My son might have about 5 of them because he's only child. So he probably gonna have a lot of kids when he do start having kids. So I ain't worried. He gonna help it. All right. I can't have no more kids. I'm too old.
Don't say that, Ree. It was a 67-year-old lady delivered a baby not too long ago.
Ain't no more babies coming out of this womb. I'm sorry. Hey. I wanted more kids back in the day, and I'm sorry I didn't have them. Maybe next lifetime. But my son's he's gonna produce probably like 5 kids. You know how them only kids be? they always have a whole bunch of kids. Somehow I'll be a great grandparent to my grandbabies. But mama's done. Yeah, she done. So whatever man out there, you need to at least already have your kid if you're trying to come at me. Because that's not happening. Huh? Oh no. No.
Hey, wouldn't that be funny?
I don't even like kids for real. I don't like kids. My son made it because he was mine. And he was a good baby. He wasn't like other bad kids. He was a good baby.
You don't like kids, Ree?
No, I don't like other badass kids. I like my son and I like his brothers, but I don't like the other kids. Other kids be bad, and their parents don't be saying shit. And I'm a whoop your ass type of parent. I'm like, okay, he keep coming over here. He gonna ass whoop.
Well, if you're a woman out there only with one kid to help avoid human extinction, I'm gonna need your ass to have 2.7 kids. Ree said she's not participating, but if it's to Ree, that ship is sailed. We'll go with that.
It's far away. I'm good on that.
Yeah, Ree said that ship is sailed.
I don't know kids. So when Amari got lucky, he was blessed. My son was blessed and highly favored, thank the Lord. But I didn't even want no kids. So he was, you know what I'm saying? So, and then when I had him, I wanted more. And then my baby daddy fucked up and had other babies. But at the same time, I was pregnant, so it was that for me. So it's just like, no, I can't do it anymore. My dream is, it's gone. Yeah, sorry.
All right. Well, y'all, we're gonna close it up. Hey, we're gonna talk a little sports. Hey, I tell you what, series are going on. You got the Pacers and the Knicks, and you got, man, the Thunder and the Timberwolves. I'm pulling. Tell y'all what, I wanted to see New York go to the finals. I think it'd be good for basketball to have a major city like New York in the finals. I think the NBA is better when New York basketball is thriving and flourishing. And it is due. New York basketball, the Knicks haven't done shit in a long time, and they do. So, but they're down right now. They're not leading the series. Indiana is leading 2-0. And as well, the Thunder is winning, is beating the Timberwolves. They're up 2-0. So, but I would like to see the Timberwolves win. I would like to see Anthony Edwards in the finals, Ant-Man, and I would like to see the Knicks there. But we'll see what happens. But those are my predictions. Those are my preferences. If I have any say in it, but I don't. I would like to see the Knicks and the Timberwolves. But we'll see as the playoffs continue to play out. Well, guys, another amazing show with Cigar Chats with Mac and featuring the one and only Ree. You know. Hey. It's been amazing, man. Thank y'all. Ree, any parting goodbyes to the people before we get up out of here?
Yes, you guys need to like, comment, and share. You know what I'm saying? So, we love y'all. We fuck with y'all for real. So we come through this. I almost couldn't come through, but I made it.
She made it.
Showing the love. I love it.
Hey, next Saturday, same time, same place, different background. It's gonna be lit, man. God bless y'all, man. Love y'all, man. Be safe. Hey, run up these numbers. We out.